played college soccer, so believe me when I say I love that sport. But it's also one of the hardest sports to get recruited for when you're coming from India. Why? There are players coming from Europe, UK, South America, and the US itself. And unfortunately, those countries are much better at soccer than India. My college team was full of players from Europe, UK, and South America. And those players played at the highest levels in youth soccer. Some of them played for Premier League academies and other top European clubs, and they were so close to making it professional at the men's level. Once that did not happen for them, and they realized that they have to figure out the next step, college soccer in America was that next step. That tells you how competitive soccer actually ends up being at the college level. Unfortunately, India is not a top priority as a country for coaches when they are recruiting soccer players. They are looking at other nations which are superior to India as a nation in that sport. This can limit where soccer players from India get recruited. It's not that you cannot get recruited, it's just that making it to the very top level and to some of the best soccer programs in the country, in the US, is going to be very difficult. But if you have flexibility on your college list, you can still dare to dream and make this dream into a reality. Now, when it comes to basketball, it's similar to soccer in a lot of ways. In India, basketball is not a top sport, and the US itself has so much domestic talent. And when you add European nations into that, there is enough talent that college coaches do not need to look outside of that. But again, just like soccer, it's not impossible to get recruited for basketball. You just have to be realistic and flexible with your college list and what you're okay with. For both sports, soccer and basketball, if your high school years were being spent in Europe, UK, or US, you can actually get an edge in terms of recruitment. I finished my last 3 years of school in England where I was playing soccer, and that actually made a huge difference in my recruitment process. I still believe that was one of the reasons why I got recruited into a top Division 2 NCAA program, because I was competing in an English pool and not an Indian pool. But don't get me wrong, these sports are tough. You do still have to stand out a lot. Finally, for both these sports, an evaluation from a consultant is very important because both these sports are highly subjective and qualitative. So make sure you start building a highlight video. That is what makes the difference, and that is what allows a consultant like me or somebody else to do an evaluation for you. Start doing these evaluations as early as grade 9 or latest by grade 10. All the best.